On today's video, I am sharing the number one thing I do every single day to help me attract what it is that I want. And this is so powerful. I'm so excited to be here with you again after a little bit of a hiatus off YouTube. So welcome back, and let's just dive right into this. Hey, welcome. My name is Kara Michelle, and I'm here to help you live your truth. And I am super excited about this video. This one thing has changed everything for me in my manifestations, and it's honestly the biggest thing I come back to all the time. So every single day, every single moment, as much as possible, applying this shift is going to change so much for you with whatever it is you're calling in, okay? And not only with your manifestations, although that's obviously the point of this video, but also just with your quality of life, your overall attitude and mood and energy and well-being. All of this is going to shift by following this one principle and this one tool, okay? And so that tool, that very thing that I focus on more than anything else every single day, it's my beliefs, my friends. It is the stories that I'm telling myself, okay? Because here is the deal. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Whatever you believe to be true is what is going to create your reality. So if you are wanting to manifest something amazing, then you're gonna have to believe that it's possible. You're gonna have to believe that you're worthy. You're gonna have to believe that this is a reality that exists for you. If you don't believe that, then you're not gonna try, or you're gonna be super closed off to allowing it to come into your reality, right? Perfect example is like people who, don't believe that, it's safe for them to leave their current job, or don't believe it's safe to do something different. And they're like, oh no, that's not possible, or that wouldn't work for me. Well, that belief that they have, if they believe it's not possible, if they believe it's not gonna work, then there's 100% chance it's not gonna work. There's 100% chance they're not gonna create that reality, right? Because they're basically closed off to it. And so we want to have open beliefs. We want to have major awareness of our beliefs, and how are these showing up and dictating our lives each day? And are they either allowing us to feel like limitless and expansive and open to all the infinite possibilities, or are they keeping us limited, very closed off, very stuck, just in this like this kind of gross energy of not being open to what it is that you desire? So before I get into what I do exactly and how you can use this to shift things in your day-to-day life, I am so excited. I'm so excited. I have a book coming out on 11/11. I joined a bunch of amazing women. We co-authored and created this Manifesting Queen book, all about our journeys to manifestation. And I share the darkest days. I share the times where I tried so hard and, cue the Linkin Park song, tried so hard, and in the end it didn't matter, I felt like I didn't get anywhere. And I just kept getting hit and knocked down, and the struggles. And then, for me, it ties right back into what I'm sharing on this video of believing that a new reality was possible, believing that even if I was so stuck in grief or trauma or pain and unworthiness, just desperately holding on to the belief that it was possible to find a way through. I know a lot of people who stay stuck in their struggles, stay stuck in their limits, because they believe this is just who I am, and this is just what my life is going to be like forever, and this is where it's going to be, right? This is the pattern, this is the cycle, this is the reality. If you believe that, you're going to settle for it, you're going to accept it and stay there. And for me, as you'll see in the Manifesting Queen book, when I share this story, you'll see that for me it was that desperate drive, that determination of like, no effing way am I staying here. I saw this kind of vision of me as like a 50-year-old woman or 60-year-old woman still stuck in the pain of her first 20 years. And I was like, there's no way I'm spending another 30 or 40 years or however long in this freaking place. So I was desperately open and searching for tools. And in that process, I found out all the things about manifestation, about healing, all the stuff I talk about on this channel. But regardless, if you want to join me, the whole point, the whole point of this tangent and plug is that I'm hosting a free masterclass in honor of the Manifesting Queen book being launched on 11/11. I'm hosting a free masterclass all about manifestation, obviously, right? And so if you want to join, if you want to sign up, the link is down below to sign up. There's limited spots available. I would love to see you on there, love to get a chance to interact and actually, be face to face, which would be amazing. And just share all the different things that helped with my manifestation process so that you can do the same. So click the link down below to join that if you want to know more. And then coming full circle around to the power of our beliefs and why this is the number one thing I do every day. Like I just said, had I continued to believe the story that the struggle was just my life and I'm destined to feel this way forever, life is destined to be hard, life isn't easy, and like I never get the things that I want, and money doesn't grow on trees, money is so hard, people don't respect me or hear me or care about me, all the stories that I was believing for most of my life. Had I continued to believe those, my reality would have continued to reflect that to me. And so the number one thing that I still attribute every single day, I'm so grateful to it, so grateful, is awareness. Because had I never become aware of the power of my thoughts, had I never become aware of the story I was telling myself, I can't imagine I can't imagine where my life would be right now, because my thoughts were so painful and heavy, and it was keeping me trapped, right? It was really, really like a prison. And so that's why I'm so passionate about helping other people break out of that, because it changes everything, right? So through my daily practice, I am constantly catching the thoughts that I'm having and questioning them and looking at, is this ultimately true, right? So for instance, say you're wanting to manifest, I always use the examples, money, love, career, travel. I feel like those are pretty common ones when I talk to all of y'all. So so let's say whatever you're trying to manifest right now, what are your beliefs around it? And what are your day-to-day thoughts about it? So maybe throughout the day you catch yourself daydreaming about like the money or the partner or the travel, but then your belief goes, oh, that's never gonna happen to me, or oh, that's so far away, and like, oh my gosh, I just wish I had that already, I'm still not good enough, blah, blah, blah. Any of those things playing out, they're just stories. They're just stories. They're not true. They ain't true. They're just stories that you've been telling probably for a long time. And because of that, they feel very believable. And because of that, your brain has created a collection, literally like a folder or like a cabinet. What are those things? It's such a simple word. A filing cabinet. Your brain has created like a filing cabinet, and it's got this thing of all the reasons why you don't deserve what you want. And it's like got this collection of memories, this collection of experiences, of mistakes that you've made, or times where someone said something to you and you felt like you weren't enough, right? Your brain, unfortunately, stores that shit. And so it's got a huge filing cabinet full of beliefs or experiences and stories to match what you're currently telling yourself. So if you're telling yourself that, you know, money is always a struggle and you're never gonna have enough, your brain, when you tell that story, your brain is like, yeah, exactly, and here's a reason why, and here's a memory of this thing, and here's a story or a time that this happened, and remember when you maxed out your card and how bad you felt, and remember that time your parents made a comment about how you're bad with money, and remember that time you were with someone else and they had more money than you. Yep, that's proof that you're not good with money and that you'll never have enough, right? Frick, like our brain is so annoying sometimes because it just pulls on all of those things. So if you believe those stories, if you don't practice awareness like I'm chatting about here, if you don't take that on as a new daily practice for yourself, you are going to believe all of those things. And so you're going to go out through the rest of your day believing the story that money doesn't love you and that you never have enough and that money is always going to be a struggle. Now, take that reality, take those beliefs, and let's look at how that's going to impact your actions and your energy and how you show up. Because I bet with those beliefs, you're not going to notice that there's actually an abundance of job opportunities where you could make more money. Or there's an abundance of ways that you could, you know, attract wealth in different things. You know, we literally live in a, what was I gonna say, like a wire, like the wireless potential. Is that a thing? The potential you have for social media to make money online is infinite. You could literally sell a course on knitting and make thousands of dollars a month. You could sell a product, you could sell a service, you could just share your knowledge, you could create a YouTube channel and get money from ads, you could promote other people's programs and be an affiliate, you know, you could invest in crypto and different stuff like that. You can do other investments, you know, you can get a second job, help here. You know, there's literally infinite possibilities for you to bring in more wealth. And honestly, that's why they say the richest people have like 6 or 7 sources of income, because the more you're involved in, the better, right? The more ways you have money coming and going. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is looking at how your beliefs dictate your day-to-day action. So if you're telling the story that money's hard to come by or that you're never gonna break free, well, you're probably not gonna apply for those other jobs. You're probably not going to look at different ways of making money. Or if you do, you're probably not gonna believe that they're possible for you, so you're not gonna actually take action. And if you do start to take action, you're probably still gonna believe it's a struggle, and so you're gonna perpetuate and attract more struggle for a while until you figure out that it always, always, always comes back here. Perfect example before I finish up this video is when it came to manifesting things in my business. Manifesting, like I had so many people telling me, don't start a coaching business, or you know, you don't know anything about business, or it's gonna be really hard, or all these things. And for the first while, I believed those stories. I really did. And I believed business had to be hard because I looked at the way my dad operated in his business. I looked at the way, you know, money took a long time and you had to grind and hustle, right? And so I believed, oh, I've got to put in the hours, I've got to grind and hustle too. That's the only way I can make money. The beliefs that I had were impacting how I showed up each day. And I also had a lot of beliefs of not being good enough yet, not being ready yet. And so those beliefs caused me to show up a little bit insecure, a little bit unsure of myself, maybe not confident in how I promoted, or confident to say, hey, look, I can really help you. Here's the things I've done. Here's how I've changed my life and the tools that I've learned. I can help you do that too. But I didn't have the confidence. I didn't have the beliefs. And so my daily actions and habits were very limited. And so I continued to manifest a reality of lack and struggle and hustling to barely get by. And I continued to manifest a reality where I didn't believe in myself, and so it made it hard for other people to believe in me because I couldn't convey how much I could help them, right? And I wasn't showing up with the energy of authority or just the sense of self-worth. So everything in our reality is a direct reflection of who we're being and what we believe about ourselves. So the more you can focus on your thoughts, the more you can believe a new story, the more you can catch your thoughts every day and be like, wait a minute, is this actually true? And is this actually serving me? And what would a better belief be? Because I really desire this thing, so I don't want to believe that it's not possible. I don't want to believe I'm not enough yet. What kind of thoughts would I need to have to feel better about manifesting this thing, to feel like it is possible? Because manifestations can happen fast. Everything you want can come in very, very quickly when you're aligned to it and open to it, but you've got to believe it first. So it starts there, right? So beliefs, that is the one thing I do all day, every day, and I would not be where I am without it. I'm constantly catching these thoughts, and it doesn't mean that I've gotten to a place where they're perfect. Not at all. It's just that I'm constantly questioning them and going, wait a minute, that's not actually true. Or wait a minute, that might have been true in the past, but that's kind of limiting and it doesn't make me feel good about what I'm calling in. So I don't want to believe that anymore. I'm going to choose to believe something different. I'm going to choose to believe something that supports me in what it is that I desire. Okay, so give this a try. I have, like I said, I'm hosting a masterclass all about manifestation. The link is down below if you want to join us and be there live with me. But also, if the mindset piece is a huge focus for you and that is a key for you in shifting your beliefs, and you're like, damn, my beliefs are very limiting and keeping me stuck in a manifesting loop that I don't want to be in, or blocking my manifestations, then make sure you check out the free mindset training. It's in the description box down below, because I go all very, very deep into how to reprogram your mind and reprogram those beliefs to serve you in who you're becoming. So that will be super powerful as well. But it starts with the awareness. It starts with catching those thoughts, and really, that is my day job, and I highly recommend that as your day job too. No matter what you're doing every day, no matter how busy you are, the more you can pay attention to your thoughts and start catching them and noticing if they're actually helpful or not, everything in your life will change, okay? It'll be so transformative. So give that a try. If you found this video helpful, as always, please hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe, turn on the notifications. Please feel free to share as well. And hopefully I will see you on the Manifesting Masterclass. If not, I will see you on the next video.